Day 5. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. So, if you've been following the 7-day experience, you're on day 5, clearly. And just like in the previous videos, I want you to know just how proud I am of you and that you deserve to feel proud for where you're at right now. And the reason is because, and this is going to extend to other areas of commitment, right? That when you commit to something and you follow through, it's a massive win and it's a big deal. Why? Because committing takes effort. It takes effort, right? The easy thing is to do whatever, whenever you want, wherever you want, because you feel like it, right? But to say something on day 0, to say I'm committed to something and I'm going to see that through, and to actually walk the talk, that is something that will serve you for the rest of your life, right? The practice and the muscle of walking your talk, of having integrity. And for many people, integrity, honoring our word, honoring our commitments is something that we've lacked when it comes to marijuana, for a host of many reasons, right? But in today's video, as it's day 5, I want to talk to you about, we're going to start a conversation about what are you going to do once day 7 is over, okay? So, again, there are a number of different types of people following this 7-day journey. For some of you, you just want to use that as a way to take a break, and once that break is over, you are happy to go back to the smoking and THC regimens that you had prior. And if that is your goal, then fantastic. You're almost there. It's day 5. You have 2 days left, right? Cake. Now, for some of you, I know that this is just the beginning of a complete overhaul of your relationship to marijuana. And so I'm going to offer you several things throughout the remainder of this video, but the first thing I want to offer you, and it may be the biggest pill to swallow, but maybe the most important one, is that most of your days moving forward are going to be filled with not being stoned. Really sit there with that for a second. Most of your days are going to be just you and yourself. You and your natural abilities, you and the strategies you've developed to just deal with yourself and deal with life. Okay? And also, I want you to know, maybe to put you at ease a little bit, that for some of you, these 4 days have been hell, right? The withdrawal symptoms, the stress, crappy days, can't sleep, that's gonna go away, right? A lot of the physical withdrawal symptoms you're experiencing, those are gonna go away with time. If you continue to, not smoke a lot. Now, for some of you, if this is really just the beginning of you making a true change, your days being sober, I don't like using that word, right? But a day just with you and yourself not being stoned, it can actually be a fantastic day. It can be a fantastic experience. And consider that it could even be better than feeling stoned. Okay? Now, second thing I want to offer you is that just because you're not going to be stoned all the time doesn't mean you're going to get to enjoy being stoned, right? The opportunity and the choice to enjoy marijuana, to enjoy THC, that is always available to you. But, and this is a great thing, and I want to let you know that I'm proud of you for walking this journey, is that you have decided that you want to be better. And what that looks like is not having marijuana be at such a high priority, really. And to have more meaningful, contributive things at the top of your priority list. And a great place to start is your own personal health, mental health, emotional well-being, physical well-being, spiritual connectedness, okay? Okay. With that said, in preparation for what you're going to do when this 7-day experience is complete, the first thing I'd offer you to consider is, what are you going to make the center of your life? What are you going to make a number one priority? Right? For me, my current operating system is to make my mental health number one, to make my consistency of showing up number two, and number three, to contribute in that consistency, right? So number one, by far most, am I good? Am I good? Am I not just am I happy, but do I have a sense of stability mentally, right? Do I have systems in place that can ensure a certain baseline of mental health that I find satisfactory, right? And the ways that I do that is I have a morning ritual that I do every fucking day. Doesn't matter if it's my day off, I'm doing it. And the reason is because of how effective it is, right? I hydrate, right? I brush my teeth. I know that sounds so simple, brushing your teeth, but I was in a habit of not brushing my teeth at all, guys, okay? But brushing my teeth, it raises my sense of mental health. I make my bed. Look, you've heard this one before, but trust, dude, there's something about making your fucking bed that makes you feel better. A sense of pride, a sense of something, right? And then I do some physical activity, I do a guided visual meditation, and I do a host of other things that allow me to feel a certain way, and they put me in a certain place right from the get-go when I wake up, right? Because without this morning ritual, I just wake up whenever, be on my phone, and just like meander throughout the day with no sense of purpose, no sense of structure, nothing, right? So mental health is my number one, and I consider you to make that your number one, right? Think of if you have ever traveled in an airplane, when they go through those emergency instructions, they tell the adults, put your oxygen mask on first and then help the child, okay? The oxygen mask is a metaphor for your mental health. Make sure you're good, and when you're good, you can help others deal with their mental health too. That's exactly what I do with this YouTube channel, y'all. I make sure that I'm good, because if you're not good, you can't help anyone else, right? If I wasn't good, if I didn't have a sense of self-control and handle on my marijuana use, you guys wouldn't listen to me, right? And I wouldn't even show up on this channel, okay? Anyways, so mental health for me. So what are you going to center your life around? Because my old operating system, I used to center my life around comfort, pleasure, ease, okay? And I imagine many of you all are like that too. And it's not just you, right? That is a thing for people to, be pleasure based. And what I'm telling you is there is a way to get pleasure, but not just through the short-term gratification outlets. Cause look, if I listed this morning ritual to all, it will come across to some of you as like work, effort. Oh God, that's too much effort, right? But what I'm telling you is those things in my morning ritual, they're more sustainable, and they're more effective for creating true mental health, not just getting stoned because you're stressed and for 1 hour you feel good. You don't even feel good because you feel good. You feel good because of the chemicals. Just like how you feel good when you eat a pizza because of the chemicals. You're not really feeling good. That's a false sense of feeling good. Okay, I'll admit that it's nice, just like drinking with my buddies is nice, but that's not a sustainable place to rely on for your sense of happiness. That's why many of us fall addicted or dependent, because we have no other way to feel happy in a sustainable way. So of course we're gonna smoke some fucking weed. Of course we're gonna smoke some fucking weed. Okay? So I guess two things, right, to start brainstorming, reflecting on, journaling on as we approach day 7, because we're going to be there, guys. It's day 5, tomorrow's day 6, and then it's day 7, and we're going to be done, all right? So 2 things. 1, what are you going to center your life around moving forward? And number 2, what did I say was number 2? I forgot what number 2 was. I'm sorry. But really, the figuring out what you're going to center your life around other than just running towards pot for every and any reason, you're going to want to figure that out, all right? And if you don't even know where to start, I highly recommend you either message me on Instagram or you email me. Both my email and my Instagram links will be in the description down below. And just start a conversation with me, all right? Whether or not you want to go into actual coaching is up to you, but I do, if people reach out to me on my email or Instagram, I respond every time. And in a lot of cases, I start to coach you for free in like through the email text and through the messages, all right? So that's all for today. Day 5, way to fucking go. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.